Hi class, this is Professor Pam here. I wanted to pop in and do a quick video about Milestone 5.3. I have a little bit of a cold, so I'm sorry. I hope everybody can hear me clearly. Um, Milestone 5.3 is the one that people get a little confused about, so I just wanted to see if I could provide a little bit of clarity for you. The instructions are to provide three um, social media pieces of content that support the message that you are doing for your campaign. So it can be social media, or it could be you're doing a blog or a newsletter or an email, something like that. Whatever you have decided and whatever digital platforms you have chosen, prepare three pieces of content for each of those sites. There should be two that you're choosing. And I'm fine if you don't choose two social media sites. I understand if your audience is better with a blog or a newsletter. If you do a blog or a newsletter, you do not have to write in three entire blogs for me. If you can at least show me that you're using good practices in the headline and you share the first one or two paragraphs of that blog and show that there are links, etc., that will be helpful to me. So don't worry about writing a whole blog. I jotted some notes over here. So, when you're creating these, there are several different programs you can use. I personally have Canva, and I use that for school and a lot of nonprofits that I volunteer for. If you have Canva, please feel free to create your post on Canva. I believe that there is a free Canva account version that you could sign up for if you wanted to. If you don't want to do that, you can also pull images from Google. And you can do that without worrying about copyright, because the papers that we do in school, I see and nobody else really sees. They're not out there in the wild, so to speak. So if you need to pull some images to use in your post from Google, you can do that, but please be sure to give those images proper attribution. Let's see. Um, this is really important. Make sure that you're following the rubric. So, one thing that I've had happen in the past with this paper is people put together their posts, but then they're not following the rubric, and so they're missing a lot of the context around the paper. So, we want to make sure that you're looking at the rubric, that you are answering the sections that are in the rubric, right? And you are using research. That's another thing that people forget. And milestone papers require at least three resources for each one. So make sure that you share the context along with the post and why you're using these platforms and these messages and these tools to reach your audience. I did link an example in my week 5 announcement to a Google Doc. It is a former student's paper. She agreed a couple of years ago to let people have access to this paper so that you can see what I'm talking about in terms of context. The only thing that I don't like about her paper, and I'm just going to give you a note here, is her copy is separated from her images. So I definitely would like to see those two pieces together on your paper, and then the context written out in paragraph form above or below that. Okay, so I think that's everything. I'm really sorry again about my cold. Hopefully, you could get all of this. If you have any questions, or if you're struggling, or if you need help, please text me. That's the best way to reach me. My phone's always with me. I'm not always on email. I'm actually teaching 6 classes right now. So just text me and tell me it's about a question about Milestone 5.3 and that you're in Com445, so that I know exactly where my brain needs to go in terms of helping you. Otherwise, I think that's everything. You guys are doing a good job. I love how great of writers you are. Everyone is a pretty decent writer in this course, which is not always the case. So I am appreciating the writing style of a lot of you. Um, some of you need help with active writing, but that's something that will come in time. Thank you again, and I'm trying to think if there's anything else I need to tell you. I think that's it. If you have any questions, give me a text, and I'll see if I can help you out. Okay? Have a great week. Thanks.